when you think about, I know you and I before the podcast, we talked about high leverage activities on farms. Are these the same ones that you just described, or something else?
Yeah. So for the sow farm, those I have really 6 that I focus on heavily, and several of those 3 that I've already mentioned are definitely on there. Gilt selection, day 1 pig care, lactation, sow feeding. Another one is heat detection. That's one that you don't hear a lot of people talking about these days, and I think everybody thinks that we're going to probably have some technology at some point where we don't have to worry about that anymore, but it's maybe not the most exciting topic, but it's one that I still see a big opportunity in. And so I hear a lot of talk about people come in and want me to talk about breeding techniques and what we need to do there. And I always tell them, if you do a good job of heat detection, a lot of that other stuff takes care of itself. So it's still one of those persistent problems that I see in a lot of places around the world. And then the other 2 that aren't really sow farm related would be those first 7 to 10 days post wean. I think when it comes to the wean to finish segment, if we get that right, everything else gets a lot easier. And if we get that wrong, it's almost like a hole that you can't quite ever dig out of. And so we spend a lot of time talking about how to get those pigs on feed, how to identify those pigs that are falling back quickly so that we can get in there and intervene, because if we wait too long, there's nothing you can do to get in there and get that back. And so we spent a lot of time focusing on that. And then on the extreme other end, the last one of the 6 would be marketing of market hogs, and making sure that we don't give away a lot of the advantages we worked so hard to gain, during that last 6 months or whatever it is. We see that a lot. We send them to market and we fail to capitalize on that. So we don't get the right pigs to the right market at the right time. And when we do that, we're not maximizing our revenue. And that's really unfortunate when you spent all that time and put all that effort, and then it's just kind of a lack of focus. You let some of that potential revenue slip through the cracks, and we don't want that to happen.